one. Oh, right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you with some more Rust Council Edition action today. Before we get into today's topic, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub and like button for the most up-to-date and recent Rust Council Edition news. And if you guys are old subs or followers coming back, I appreciate that support. All right, so today's topic, what we're going to be talking about is how custom servers are going to be coming sooner than we thought for solos, duos, and trios. And you ask yourself, hey, Razor, what do you mean by that? Well, I've talked a lot about custom servers in the last few months. And with that being said, a lot of things came to light with the recent oil rig event that actually just happened the other day. Now, what was this event? Let me just tell you what it was. It was like a 100-pop server where we could all come up to the oil rig and basically try to get this crate, and everybody PvPs on top of the oil rig. And what Double 11 was trying to fix is an audio glitch that kept happening inside the boats, and when too many people get in proximity of one another with too much PvP, their audio just cancel out and literally be silent. Anyways, with that being said, it looks like the hotfix that they recently implemented went really well, and it seems like they fixed the boat audio glitch, and it's kind of wrapped up now since they've, rolled in their little fix. So, with that being said, let's talk about custom servers a little bit and what we've seen during that event, because a ton of things came to light, and Double 11 showcased a lot of custom server features during this event, and I kind of want to point them out for you guys if you didn't see them, if you ended up joining that event. So, first things first, what they were trying to do during this event was, essentially a stress test for the server. Getting a huge amount of people in one place at one time to try to break the server. And let me tell you, it didn't break the server. If anything, it ran really smooth, and all the PvPing was just fine for me. It was a 100-player pop, and it was a zoning event. So what that means is half the map, well, the beach part was PvE, where nobody could murk each other. And then as soon as you got close to the oil rig inside the oil rig zone, then you could start to PvP and kill each other. So what this is showcasing is how they have zoning events and how you can do that in your own custom server once you become an owner of it. Now, there's a ton of stuff that I've seen during the event. One of the things was no clipping. You saw the devs going around, or the admin going around the server, and no clipping is essentially this, when we can literally fly and the command is called no clip. And we can fly wherever we want. We saw that inside of that custom server. Other things that to take note of was we saw the admin global time command. What that is when you go into the console command, which I can't show you here, but you can go ahead and type in what time of day you want for your server, and it'll be that time of day, which was pretty unique because it was dark out inside of the event at one point, and they made it light, which is pretty nice. Now, we saw everything during that event. What does this mean? Well, I do know in the last dev blog that Double 11 mentioned something that they're working with their new partners on custom servers, thus meaning they might be having a third party take over the housing of those servers in their building, right? Which is cool. It means that they're farther than we actually thought. Although it's been 2 years and everybody's dying to have this, I mean, you can't ask for a better event to showcase all the features that you're going to get as an admin of your own server. So other things that we saw, an admin was spawning rockets for other admin. That was pretty neat because they had to delete the boats at the bottom. Now, here's the deal with that. I noticed that there was a ton of boats at the bottom of oil rig during the event. One of the admins loaded up some rockets, right, by spawning them in and started shooting them. Now, I don't know if that's because the person that was shooting the boats didn't have the delete command, because right here I can go up to this thing and delete it, right? Because I'm an admin on the server and I have that ability. But if the person that owns the server doesn't give me that ability, I can't do that. Thus meaning I think maybe it was somebody from their Discord, maybe a mod or something, was able to spawn in rockets and shoot out the boats, and they didn't have the ability to actually delete things. So it's showing you how you can give people permissions inside of custom servers. I know a lot of people didn't notice that, but I did. I took note of that during that event. So it's either they don't have the delete command in there, or it was a mod that, you know, just didn't have the permission to do that action on that server, which is pretty cool. Another feature inside of the custom servers. Now, here's some other things. There was also custom server messages, right? So at one point during the event, we saw that there was a custom server message that said, don't worry about the crate in the middle of the map, right? And basically there was resources being spawned as well. So these are all real key pieces of the puzzle that you need when you have custom servers, and you are going to roll them out soon because people need these commands in order to admin their server properly, which I thought was pretty cool by Double 11, especially when they're throwing this event and trying to break the servers to see exactly what they could pull off when it comes to custom servers. I think it's well on its way. Now, when do I think this is going to happen? I think this is going to happen after Horses. Horses come August 31st to main branch. Now, with that being said, you got to look forward to this custom servers, because I'm telling you, it's going to be sooner than you think. It can happen at any time, really, especially after that showcase of all the features that they showed during that event. I don't see why they couldn't roll that out sooner rather than later. But if it doesn't, it'll come after Horses. But let's see. Other things that you could definitely tell what they're working on is like PvP scheduled servers, right? And probably the ability to have the bi-weekly servers as well. That's going to be a big deal when it comes to Rust Council. And there's going to be a ton of options. Now, there was a list that I wasn't able to capture, but there is a list where you can see where there's permissioned people, there's banned people, there's VIPs and mods of the server, which will be shown when you join the server as, I don't know, probably like an admin. But they do showcase that in one of the, what was it? It was like an overlay somewhere, and I wasn't able to capture it like fast at all. So, you know, forgive me for that. But I do think that this is rolling out pretty soon. I don't think that we're going to see it any later than the end of the year. If we do see it next year, it's going to be Q1 early, because I know people are going to be chomping at the bit for that one, you know. But after all this stuff that they've been doing recently with stability and all the optimizations they've been doing for the old gen and next gen, I don't see why this thing can't pop off sooner. So, you know, I want your guys' opinion in the comment section below. What I want you guys to do is put the time you actually think custom servers are going to come out after you've joined that event. If you didn't join that event, you can actually check out Jade Monkey's stream that he did the event recently. I didn't stream it, but he did. He's part of the Boyfriend Squad. But you can check out the event and then let me know what your opinion is and kind of look at what's going on with that type of event server. But it just showcases you exactly what type of granular control you'll have as a player and an admin, right? The permissions that you're going to have moving forward once these servers are out. So with that being said, this is a huge, huge deal. I'm glad that they did the event and showcase so many of those custom server features for solos, duos, and trios, and even, you know, bigger groups. But this just lets us know that it's literally going down the pipeline as intended. So kudos to Double 11. Hey, appreciate your guys' hard work. I know porting over this game hasn't been easy. Thanks for all the optimizations and stuff. Definitely. To the subs and new people, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that sub and like. If you're new to this channel, we're part of the Boyfriend Squad here and the Razor Raiders. So I will leave you there. Thank you for watching, and we're getting these servers soon, baby. Bye.